Summary: the previously obscure flower-fruit mountain in the Eastern Victory Divine Continent suddenly gained resounding fame one day. This was due to an extraordinary stone monkey being conceived within its essence, born from a divine fetus and a miraculous egg. As soon as the stone monkey was born. Once upon a time, the world was in a state of chaos. It wasn't until Pangu's creation of heaven and earth that there came into being birds, beasts, and the human race. After the 3 sovereigns and 5 emperors, the world was divided into 4 major continents: the Eastern Victory Divine Continent, the Western Ox-herding Continent, the Southern Panorama Continent, and the Northern Kyre-wearing Continent. In the Eastern Victory Divine Continent, there is a country named Jade, situated right by the sea. Within the sea, there is a famous mountain called Flower Fruit Mountain. Legend has it that this mountain is the source of dragon veins and immortal roots. Its peaks and rocks are peculiar, with distant views shrouded in ethereal mist and clouds, while up close, there are countless extraordinary herbs and flowers. At the very summit of the mountain stands an immortal stone, adorned with 9 holes and 8 openings, enshrining the profound patterns of the 9 palaces and 8 trigrams. It measures 3 Jan 6 Chi 5 Kan in height and has a circumference of 2 Jan 4 Chi, with its height of 3 Jan 6 Chi 5 Kan corresponding to 365 days, and its circumference of 2 Jan 4 Chi aligning with the 24 solar terms. It holds extraordinary significance. Even more astonishingly, within the stone resides a celestial embryo. Then, one day, this celestial embryo burst apart as if the heavens and earth were splitting, and from it rolled out a stone egg about the size of a sphere. A gust of wind blew by, causing the stone egg to sway back and forth. Suddenly, with a leap, a stone monkey sprang forth, possessing limbs and features just like a living being. From the eyes of this stone monkey, 2 beams of golden light shot forth, soaring into the sky. The Jade Emperor in the heavens was engaged in conversation with his ministers of the celestial court when the golden light burst forth, startling him so much that he nearly tumbled from his throne. The Jade Emperor hastily summoned 1,000-mile eye and wind-following ear, saying, "Quickly, quickly, hurry and investigate where the disturbance is coming from." Following orders, 1,000-mile eye and wind-following ear hurriedly set off, descending to the mortal realm for inspection. After a moment, they returned with a report, "Your Majesty, within the borders of Jade, a country in the Eastern Victory Divine Continent, there is a flower-fruit mountain. Atop the mountain lies a celestial egg, transformed into a stone monkey, currently paying homage to the 4 directions." The Jade Emperor let out a sigh of relief and said, "Beings below are originally born from the essence of heaven and earth. There is nothing extraordinary about it. Since its birth, the stone monkey has been leaping and running up and down the mountain. When hungry, it consumes plants, trees, and roots. When weary, it rests beneath the rocky cliffs. Every day, it frolics and plays with wolves, worms, tigers, leopards, deer, and apes, oblivious to the passage of time. Unbeknownst to it, the stone monkey grows. One day, with the weather stiflingly hot, The stone monkey and the other monkeys sought shade under the pine trees to escape the heat, mischievous as can be. They pulled and tugged at one another, never a moment of tranquility. Once tired from playing, they would go to the mountain stream to take a bath. Behold, a clear stream rushed and splashed, creating a lively spectacle. All the monkeys clamorously exclaimed, "Where does this wonderful water come from? Since we have leisure today, let's find its source and have some fun." In no time, brothers called upon their siblings, dragging along their companions. The monkeys jostled and competed with one another, scrambling up the mountain alongside the stream. Upon reaching the origin of the stream, they found a waterfall gushing forth. What a magnificent sight it was! The monkeys clapped their hands and laughed heartily. Great water! Fantastic water! It turned out that the stream flowed all the way down to the base of the mountain, connecting to the vast sea. One monkey exclaimed, "Whoever has the guts and skill to venture inside and find the source without getting harmed, we shall crown them as our king." The monkey called out 3 times, and a voice responded, "I'll go in, I'll go in." It was none other than the stone monkey with golden eyes. With its eyes closed, the stone monkey squatted down and leaped upwards. In an instant, it jumped into the waterfall's pool with a splash. When the stone monkey opened its eyes and looked around, it was taken aback. Not a single water spray was inside. Instead, there was clearly a bridge suspended there. It turned out that the water flowed through the stone cavity beneath the bridge, cascading in an inverted manner to block the entrance of the bridge. Bounding to the bridge's end, the stone monkey walked while observing stone stools, stone beds, stone basins, and stone bowls. There was even a stove and a hearth, presenting the appearance of a home for daily living. As the stone monkey walked to the middle of the bridge, it discovered a stone tablet inscribed with the words, "Flower Fruit Mountains Blessed Land, Water Curtain Caves Divine Realm." The stone monkey was so delighted that it danced and shouted, "What incredible fortune! What incredible fortune!" After enjoying the moment, the stone monkey thought, "I must quickly tell my brothers." It turned around and headed back, leaping out of the water. Before its feet could even touch the ground, the stone monkey was surrounded by the others. The monkeys bombarded it with questions, all talking at once. "What's it like inside? How deep is the water?" The stone monkey playfully played coy and didn't reveal the secret, instead mysteriously saying, "Whoever has the courage to join me inside, I guarantee they'll have endless blessings in their next life." The monkeys were puzzled and couldn't make sense of it. Unsure whether the statement was true or false, some of the bolder ones exclaimed, "Whatever the case, let's go inside and take a look." The stone monkey led them as they all jumped inside. The more timid ones hesitated, poking their heads in and retracting them, scratching their ears and cheeks, torn between their desire to enter and their fear of doing so, yet still intrigued. After dawdling for a while, one by one, they muttered, "Monkey elder brother probably wouldn't deceive us. Let's give it a try." With their hearts in their throats, they nervously followed suit and jumped in. Once inside, the monkeys were immediately overjoyed, causing a ruckus as they scrambled for pots and bowls, competed for the stove and beds, They moved things around in a chaotic manner. As the other monkeys grew tired from their commotion, the stone monkey finally sat down and spoke up. Everyone, without trust, nothing can be achieved. I've discovered such a blessed place for all of you to share. It's only fair that you crown me as your king. All the monkeys chorused, absolutely, absolutely. We shall crown you right away. Without any hesitation, the monkeys arranged themselves according to their ages, prostrated on the ground, and chanted, "Long live the 1,000-year king." The stone monkey wiped its face, cleared its throat, and spoke seriously. "My disciples, no need for formalities, rise." From that point forward, the stone monkey ascended the throne, dropping the stone from its name and adopting the title Monkey King. The Monkey King appointed ministers to different roles, each with their responsibilities, leading all the apes, macaques, and horse monkeys from the mountain. They settled in the water curtain cave. Life was lived in unparalleled happiness. Another 300 to 500 years passed. One day, during a joyful feast, the Monkey King suddenly shed tears. Seeing the king in tears, the monkeys hurriedly prostrated and said, "Great king, what troubles you? Have we, your subjects, vexed you in any way?" The Monkey King sighed, "Alas, whenever I think about the future, it troubles my heart." The monkeys laughed and said, "Great king, we are here living freely and without care. No venomous beasts of the world can harm us, and no earthly emperor can control us. With boundless blessings, why worry about the future?" The Monkey King replied, "Yet, we are still subject to the control of the old man of the Southern Ocean. As we age and our vitality wanes, once we die, won't this lifetime have been in vain?" Hearing this reasoning, the monkeys found it sensible, though they lived joyfully. The realization that they couldn't live forever brought tears to their eyes. One by one, among the ministers, a monkey with a marked back stepped forward and exclaimed loudly, "Great king, to possess such a thought, your Taoist heart is awakened." Among the 5 worms, only 3 ranks of humans are not subject to the control of King Yama. Which 3 ranks? The Buddhas, immortals, and the divine. These 3 categories of individuals can escape the cycle of reincarnation and enjoy longevity comparable to the mountains, rivers, and heavens. The Monkey King asked, "Where do these 3 reside?" The monkey replied, "They are all within the world of Yama, in ancient caves and immortal mountains." The Monkey King's sorrow turned into joy as he said, "I shall seek out these 3 beings, learn the method of immortality, and evade King Yama." All the monkeys chorused in agreement, "Great king, when you learn it, pass it down to us so that we can be immortal for generations to come." And so, the monkeys gathered immortal peaches and rare fruits, arranging a grand feast to bid farewell to their Monkey King. Seated on the throne, the Monkey King arranged the monkeys in proper order, one by one. They took turns stepping forward to offer toasts, present fruits, and indulge in hearty drinking throughout the day. The next day, the Monkey King rose early, packing his belongings. The group of monkeys gathered fallen pine branches, crafting a wooden raft. They also found a bamboo pole to use as an oar and piled fruits onto the raft. The Monkey King bid farewell to the monkeys, and both sides were reluctant to part. The Monkey King hopped onto the raft and turned back to address the monkeys, saying, "My little ones, take good care of the place. Wait for my safe return." The monkeys stood by the shore, watching as the raft set sail, drifting away into the distance. To learn about the outcome of the Monkey King's journey, stay tuned for the next installment.